Hey, Law of Attraction Live community. Tiberius wanted me to create a video based on the 7 essential laws. So I found out about the universal laws 25 years ago, way before The Secret. And I have literally adopted that as my way of living and saw everything just transform in my life, from the type of men that I attracted to my relationships in all aspects, including my relationship with my mother, my relationship with money, success, and I've had the privilege of being a 2-time New York Times bestselling author. I'm on my 7th book getting published, and all of it was because I applied, not just understood, but applied the universal laws, and not just law of attraction. It really comes down to understanding the 7 essential laws and understanding that first and foremost, everything is energy. Now, I'm sure many of you, most of you have heard that, but it's one thing to get something and have awareness, but it's another thing to have that become how you live your life. So when you look at a thought, that's energy. When you look at what language you're using, that's energy. When you look at a belief or a perspective that you hold about something, or the way you relate with a situation or a circumstance, that's all energy. So before I get into this discussion of the 7 essential laws, it's really important to understand that everything is energy. And you as a human being are energy receivers, your energy generators, and your energy transmitters. And so let me break those down, because before I even start the discussion on universal laws, it's important to understand this. We have trillions of cells in our bodies. We all know this, right? Each of those cells has receptor sites for energy. And that energy is going to be picked up either by the environment we're in, by other people that we're around, or by us deliberately choosing the energy that we want to bring in. So you know about law of attraction, what you send out comes back to you, right? It's what your energy has, what you're sending out in your own energy. So the 5 elements that we send out energy is our language, what we say, what we think, how we feel, the beliefs or the perspectives that we hold, and then also the actions that we take. So if you think of the 5 elements of energy that comes off of us that we generate, we also need to receive in energy. And so if we're receiving in negativity, if we're receiving in toxicity, if we're receiving in a lot of fear energy, which a lot of people right now in mass consciousness, people are in fear, people are in anger, there's a lot of emotions that are really high right now, just based on everything that's happening in the world. So if we are not deliberately choosing the energy that we want to come into our receptor sites, we are being influenced by energy. So that's actually the 2nd law. So law of attraction, what you send out comes back to you. I think of it like a boomerang, right? What you send out, it's going to come back. The law of deliberate creation is that you are the one that gets to choose where you put your focus and your attention on. How you talk, right? What language you use, what words you use, how you think, by realizing that you get to choose the thoughts. You're actually the thought creator, that you get to be a witness to your thoughts, that you get to choose how you want to perceive something, what you want to believe in. You get to choose to process your emotions. You get to choose to decide how you want to feel about anything. And then obviously you get to choose what actions you take. We have free will. Each one of us has free will and choice. And so by choosing what you deliberately want to create, knowing that you're going to get back what you vibrate out, it's important to choose what energy you want to send out. Well, and part of that equation is deciding what energy you want to bring in. So do you want to be in the energy field of fear and worry and sadness and all of the energy that's going on right now? Or do you take time to focus on asking your divine creator, the one that's breathing you, that's never far from you, what your divine design is of abundance and success and well-being and loving and supportive relationships and all good things, do you want to tap into that reservoir of energy and ask for, I'd like to experience rays of joy? You could do that right now. Just ask your divine self, the creator, God, goddess, whatever, universal intelligence, I would like to receive rays of light. And just imagine that light is coming down through the top of your head, filling up every part of your body, filling up every single one of those receptor sites, thinking of them as little cups that are being filled up. And just feel how by choosing the energy, you get to then feel that. And then you become more in vibrational alignment with that energy of joy. Then it's easier to think in a better way. It's easier to feel good. The actions that you take when you feel good are going to be more positive, more productive. So first, to understand that everything is energy and that you get to choose the energy that you want to bring in. Of course, you get to choose the energy that you generate, where you put your thoughts. That then sends out communication to the universe to give you more of vibrational alignment with that energy. So the third law is the law of allowing. The fourth law is the law of sufficiency and abundance. The fifth law is the law of pure potentiality. The sixth law is the law of detachment. And the seventh law is the law of polarity. So because I have a limited time here with you, I want to share that the law that makes them all work together, it's not law of attraction. Law of attraction is giving you what you send out, and you're the one that sends out the energy. So it's a mirror reflection to you. But if you are focused on abundance, you're in an allowing space, you're in a detached space, you're in completely alignment, and you're on the pole of abundance. Abundance, the law of sufficiency and abundance pulls it all together, and here's why. If you look at the law of sufficiency and abundance as a spectrum, on one side you have lack, and on the other side you have abundance. And there's that tipping point in the middle to go from lack to abundance. Let's talk about this side of the pole real quick. This is the lack side. This is where we feel separated, limited, suffering, struggling. There's just not enough to go around. And this is where any lower level emotion, fear, doubt, resentment, disappointment, sadness, all of those emotions are in that side of the pole. So the best way to think about it is that when you're in lack, you feel bad. If you feel bad, you're in lack. Now let's flip to the other side of the pole, which is the abundance pole. It's the abundance side. This is where you're in alignment. This is where you're in an allowing place. Abundance brings the feelings of joy and bliss and excitement and passion and purpose and love and contentment and all of these wonderful feelings that we are meant to feel as human beings. So when you're on this side of the pole, you feel good. So if you feel good, you're in alignment with abundance. If you feel bad, you're in lack. If you feel good, you're in abundance. So what's the tipping point? Because it's a spectrum. The middle ground, that tipping point, is satisfaction. Finding the positive aspects of where you are right now, because nothing is ever all good and nothing is ever all bad. But if you can look for the positive aspects, if you can look for the place where you're satisfied, where you're content for now, excited for more, but content in this moment, you got enough in this moment, that brings you then into the field of abundance. You're the one deliberately choosing where you want to be. You're deliberately working with law of deliberate creation. What you're now sending out is waves of abundance. You're in a much more expanded, allowing place. When you're in abundance, you could have hundreds of thousands of different avenues through which things come to you. You're not attached to just one thing. So you're in a place of detachment. You're realizing that there is pure potentiality for all that exists. And you're on the side of the pole that is abundance. So the law of sufficiency and abundance, anytime you feel bad, know that there is either something you're thinking, something you're saying, something you're feeling, something you're doing that is towards lack. If you feel bad, you're in lack. If you feel good, you're in abundance. You could go to watchyourwords.com to learn more about how to shift the language so that you start off that whole energetic process. And I'm doing a Instagram live with Tiberius very soon, so really excited to interact with all of you then. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day.
Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to know more, check out the video and the playlist here. Stay tuned for more videos on this, and subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified of my uploads. See you next time.